আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি আবারও চলে এসেছি জাহিন, আপনাদের স্টুডেন্ট কনসালটেন্ট ফ্রম মার্সিসাইড কনসালটেন্সি বাংলাদেশ। আমি আমার সাথে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার মিস্টার রিচার্ডকে নিয়ে এসেছি আপনাদের জন্য, যাতে আপনারা আপনাদের ইংলিশ স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারেন। আইএলটিএস এ যদি আপনারা স্পিকিং স্কিল নিয়ে চিন্তিত থাকেন যে আপনাদের স্পিকিং স্কিল কতটুকু ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে, অথবা আপনারা কোন কোন জিনিসগুলোর উপরে আরো কাজ করতে পারেন, তাহলে আপনারা তা জেনে নিতে পারেন আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারের মাধ্যমে। তার সাথে প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারেন। তিনি আমার সাথে প্রতিনিয়ত লাইভে আসে শুধুমাত্র আপনাদের জন্য। সো দেরি না করে জয়েন করে ফেলুন এবং আমাদেরকে জানান আপনারা আমাদের ক্লিয়ারলি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এবং শুনতে পাচ্ছেন কিনা। সো শুরু করা যাক আজকের সেশনটি। ওকে, ক্যান ইউ হিয়ার আস, মিস্টার রিচার্ড?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Hi, everyone.
ওকে, সো আপনারা আমাদের সাথে ডিফারেন্ট ডিফারেন্ট টপিক নিয়ে আলোচনা করতে পারেন স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিসের ক্ষেত্রে। সো আপনারা যদি চান তাহলে আপনারা আমাদেরকে আপনাদের পছন্দের কোনো টপিক সাজেস্ট করতে পারেন কমেন্ট সেকশনে। আমরা সেগুলোর উপর আপনার সাথে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারকে কথা বলার সুযোগ করে দিব। আপনারা আমাকে লাইভে জয়েন করার জন্য রিকোয়েস্টও পাঠাতে পারেন। সো লিঙ্কটা আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি কমেন্ট সেকশনে, যাতে আপনারা আমাকে রিকোয়েস্ট পাঠাতে পারেন জয়েন করার জন্য। আমি আপনাদেরকে অ্যাড করে দিব, দেন আপনারা কথা বলতে পারেন। সো আজকে আমরা আমাদের লাইভ সেশনটি শুরু করি। সো মূলত আমি কিছু টপিক বলবো আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারকে, তিনি ওই টপিকগুলোর উপরে তার নিজের পছন্দ বা ইন্টারেস্ট সম্পর্কে বা তার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স সম্পর্কে আলোচনা করবে। সো আপনারা চাইলে আপনারাও জয়েন করতে পারেন এবং আপনারাও কথা বলতে পারেন ইংলিশে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারের সাথে। So, okay, Richard.
Hi. Yes. Hello. Good morning.
Okay, hello. So, I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. The weather's lovely here,
Yeah,
so it's good.
it's a nice sunny day here too.
I bet it's a lot warmer where you are than it is here. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's very much hot here.
It's very cold here, even though the sun's shining. It's very, very cold.
Yeah, you guys are really lucky then.
No, not really. We prefer it if it was really warm.
Really? And we
Well, not
love, the
no,
colder places.
not too warm. We'd like it to be around 24 degrees every day the whole year would be fantastic.
Okay, that's
But
like, the air conditioned mood here.
I know, I know this. But yeah, we would like it like that because at the minute it's some single figures. It's some 2 degrees here at this moment in time.
Okay, that's really nice. Sounds so
Really,
good to
really
me.
cold. Really
That's
cold.
really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we will talk about some topics. So I have selected a few topics for you. So you will talk about them. The first topic I decided for you to talk about is favorite movie.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
favorite movie. We want
Okay.
to know about your favorite movie.
Not a problem. So my favorite movie started a long time ago. So my favorite
Okay.
movie came out in the late 70s,
Okay.
but it
What is
became
it?
get there eventually. It became much more popular as time went on, and that
Yeah.
movie is Star Wars by George Lucas.
Okay,
Now,
that's nice.
now Star Wars was at its time a revolutionary film in terms of space and good versus evil, and the scenes and the weapons that they used, and the whole story was totally different than I'd seen before. And as time went on, this film grew into 6 different films and had loads of different franchises, and every single thing about it is fantastic. So the reason why I like that film is because of all the new technology, all the way they did it, the difference between good versus evil, the way they portrayed the characters, the way the characters all had a link with each other, the friendships that were made, the whole ethos of the main characters went through each film. until either one of the characters was killed or they passed away or anything else. And the other thing that makes me love this film is the fact that there's something called the Force, which is this
Yeah.
power that the Jedi Knights have against the evil, and it was just something that made me just want to watch it over and over again. I mean, I must have seen Star Wars 100 times at least. The first one, well, the first one that came out was actually the third one in the series,
Okay.
and then they went back and did the first, second, and then went into the third one. Or fourth, I think it was. New Hope was, I think, the fourth film in the franchise. And then they went on to Empire Strikes Back. So they did Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. And then they went back and did all the other the prequels. And then they did things like The Mandalorian, which is on Disney Channel, which is another franchise of Star Wars. They've just done Boba Fett, another franchise of Star Wars. They did the Clone Wars, which was a cartoon, an animated series, which was is absolutely fantastic, and it ended recently. But that was a really, really good animated series that gives you the whole history and the link between how each film flows on the main cinema filmatic experience that everybody got. My favorite character in the movie would probably be Yoda,
Okay.
because I love the way he speaks, and he speaks backwards. So, instead of saying, I will help you, he says, help you, I will. And I
Okay.
think it's very funny that he's this very small character that's not human, and has awesome power as a grand master of the Force, and teaches all the young people how to control it and how to use their inner strength and not to be overwhelmed with emotion when they go into any type of conflict, which is pretty true of today. If you go into anything, you should be calm and not show emotion and stuff to give anything away to anybody else. I think that is quite relevant today.
Yeah.
The 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 characters developed over the years have been fantastic. The Ewoks, the little bears, have been fantastic. Chewbacca, uh, amazing. Big hairy animal that doesn't speak, just makes noises. Fantastic. And all the different places they go, the different scenes, it just brings the cinema and your experience to life. It makes you feel alive to be there and on the edge of your seat, excited and wanting to see what happens next. So
Yeah.
this is my favorite film, and I could
Oh,
watch it. I could watch it again today, tomorrow, the next day, all of them. But there are certain ones in the collection that are better than others. And my tip is The Empire Strikes Back is the best one, or and one of the newer ones, Rogue One. That's a really good film as well.
okay. So how many times did you watch it in total?
I would say at least 100.
Oh my God. You
At
watched a
least.
movie like for at least 100? At
Oh yeah,
least?
yeah.
Oh my. Do you watch it like every day?
I've watched it. Well, when I was younger, I used to watch it all the time. So I'd have a
Okay.
video of it or a DVD, and I'd be there watching it over and over again. You
Okay.
know,
That's
it's just,
interesting that someone watched a movie for like at least 100 times. Oh my God.
but what I find is that, and this is something that everybody who's listening or watching should try, um, is that once you've watched a film, you watch it and you take in as much information as you can.
Yeah.
But then if you watch it again, you will see that you've missed things, and you find other things that you've missed. And you watch it again and you go, that's what's going on. I missed that last time. And then if you watch it again, you'll find even more. So every time you watch it, small links and pieces all fit
Details comes
together.
out.
Yeah, and the details come together to make you understand things better the more you watch it. So I think it's very important to keep watching a film more than once at least
Okay.
3 or 4 times.
I guess you can write a like novel on that movie now,
I could
since you
probably,
watched it
yeah,
so
pretty
many
much.
times.
I could probably watch Your Guide to Star Wars by me.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay. So, the next topic that I want you to talk about today is favorite hobby. Your
Uh,
favorite hobby.
I have quite a lot of hobbies, but my I would say that my favorite hobby is martial arts. I like to do martial arts. So I started many years ago when I was 16. I
Okay,
started I started doing a martial art called Krav Maga, which is a
that's nice.
which is quite a lethal martial art. It's all about going forward and not going backwards. And then I also did Shokokai Karate for
Okay.
10 years. So I started that, I think, in my 20s. I then have done Wing Chun, which is close combat kung fu. I've also gone on and done something called Okanwa Kabudu, which is nunchakas and a 6-foot staff, which I gave up because I didn't like getting hit with the nunchakas on my arms. It really hurt. So gave that up. So they're the three main ones that I've done for a long time. And what I did was I mastered, for me, it was all about the discipline and understanding your opponent and not bringing any emotion into it and staying calm and being able to deal with the situation. The training as a group of people was really intense, really fun, and it made all of the students come together as a team of people, and we would go to competitions and we'd do tournaments where we would fight against other clubs, and we'd do other things with them like kata, which is set um, movements to a certain level. So you would have different levels, like you'd start off at white belt, yellow, blue, um, green, blue, purple, brown, black, and you'd work your way through. And there was different things you had to achieve at each of these. But in the tournaments, it was like junior teams and senior teams. So the junior teams was anybody below a black belt, really, or a brown, dependent on the tournament. And then the senior team was anybody that was a 3 brown or a black belt. So you would fight against 1 up or 1 down in your category. So if you were a blue belt, you would fight a green or a purple.
Okay.
So you could go 1 up or 1 down, and the winner would win a big trophy, and the second place would win a medal, and the third place would win a medal. So it was
Did you take part in any of those, like,
yeah.
competitions?
I've won a first place trophy with the team. So you have a team of
Congrats
5.
for
Thank
that.
you. You have a team of 5 versus another team of 5, and if you win 3 out of the 5, you win. So that's good. And then I got a bronze medal in the individual. I came third, and I lost to somebody from my club.
Okay,
Who
that's
went,
great.
so we had first, second, and third in the individuals. So we did really well. So it was good.
Okay, looks
And
like
yeah,
you're
I loved
more
it.
into, the games which are like fighting and all that.
Oh no, I just enjoy that. And then what I used to do because I took it when I was teaching at the international school in the Middle East, I taught the women at the school self defense
Oh,
because they
that's
weren't.
great.
Yeah, they asked me
I
to
would
give
like
them.
to learn from you then.
They asked me to give some tips on doing it. I mean, it's uh, I'm old now. I'm too old to do it as well as I used to. But some people still ask me to do it. But
Okay.
yeah, and it's really good. So anybody that's thinking of doing something, or anybody that has children that are really hyper and they want to be able to get them into something that controls that feeling inside that they want to explode and run around, martial arts is the thing to do, because it teaches you
Okay.
discipline, and it teaches you to control it, and it teaches you to respect other people. It teaches you that violence isn't the thing to be doing. It teaches you that talking and getting out of any situation is the best thing in the world. Yeah. So that's why my favorite hobby is martial arts.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, that's great. Oh, so this is your favorite hobby, martial art,
Mm-hmm.
and seems like you don't continue it now.
I don't do it as much as I did. No, don't really do anything now. No,
Okay. So what is one thing that you do now for your hobby, leisure time pass or something like that?
I do. I like to read.
Oh, you
I,
told me about it. I
yeah,
forgot. My
I,
bad.
I like to read. I like to. I do two types of reading. So I read non-fiction at
Yeah.
night time when I'm in bed, so I can read it, and it creates a cinema in your head. So it's like watching Star Wars, but I'm reading the words and I'm creating the film that's going on in my head. So I create the characters, the scenery, and everything else. And this is why reading is so good. It also helps me to improve my English. It helps me to improve my sentence structure, my spelling. As long as I read, so it doesn't matter how much you read, as long as you read every day, is fantastic. Non-fiction, and then during the day, if I have time and I want to do maybe half an hour of reading, I read
Yeah.
fiction. So I read things that help me go to a better place. So anything related to influencing, anything like management books or stuff like that. So one of my favorite books is Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Effective People. I think
Okay.
we have someone who wants to join.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Aisha Rahman, I hope you can hear us. You have to send me join request. Okay. I'm giving the link here in the okay, I have already given the link. You can copy the link and you can like go to your browser. You can enter the link and then you can send me request through that. Okay. I hope she will send me
Okay.
request soon. We
So
can
yes,
continue.
I read those type of books and I really enjoy them because they help. There's another one is the Art of Influencing, and it goes through. It's a book that was written a long time ago that's been updated to modern times, but it's all the key principles of influencing others is very relevant in this book, and it's great to see certain scenarios that have happened that they've tried in this book that keep on working from that day to this day. So from the 1960s to now, still happens. So any type of book like that, a fiction book, I like to do. I like to do that. It's during the
Okay.
day. So I have the balance between two.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so the next thing we can talk about is um, hometown.
Okay. So do you want my birth town, where I grew up, or where I live now?
Born, okay, where
Okay.
you were
So
born.
I
Then
wasn't
tell
there.
me about where you live.
Okay, sure. So I was born many years ago in a place in London called Bloomsbury Park, which
Okay,
is in North London. And I didn't stay there very long. I was born there and then moved to Leeds, which is 200 miles away in the north, when I was less than 6 months old. And I moved there and lived with my mum's mum and dad.
Okay.
So we all moved in with them, and I lived there for the majority of my life. And Leeds is a fantastic place.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest cities in the UK. As it's in the north, everybody's very friendly compared to the south. That's my opinion only. Nobody else's, just mine. Having lived in both places for a long time. And then I live currently in Manchester.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you. Like someone has given me the request. Should I join her?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Miss Aisha, right?
Hi, Aisha.
Yes. Hello, Richard. Hello,
Hi.
Zahin. How are you?
Yeah,
We
we're
are
good.
fine.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I am fine.
Okay. So, Richard, like you can practice English speaking with her. Like she's here to practice her speaking skill with you. I
Okay.
want you to like talk about a particular topic with her. That can be hometown too. The
Yeah.
topic we were talking about.
Uh,
What say?
um, Aisha, what do you do for work?
Sorry, I can hear you.
What do you do for work?
Mm,
What's your? Do you have a job?
yeah, I am doing a job. I
Okay.
have a job.
What is your job?
I am a front desk executive in a farm.
Ah, okay. And what does that involve? What do you have to do in your job?
I have to record everyone's arriving time, or many more.
Such as what? Give me an example.
Like I have to record someone is doing his or her job or her work, her schedule correctly or not. His task.
Okay. What do they have to do? So give me an example of what someone has to do that you have to look at.
Someone has to do. We have to look up if our boss is gave them something they had to do. I check or I will check they if they had doing it or they are. mm,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job.
Why do
I
you like
really
it?
like my job.
Okay. Why do you like it?
I like it because I really love my job. I can learn something better every day. So I'm learning from it. So I like my job.
Okay, brilliant. And what do you want to do in the future? Do you want to stay there, or what do you want to do?
Yes, I like to stay here because will I will do something for this farm. I will do something better. So I like to hear. I would
Okay.
like to hear.
Okay. And what do you do when you're not at work? What do you like to do in your social time?
Uh, I have some tuitions after job.
You
I
have
go
some.
there.
What do you have after?
Uh, Tuitions means I teach students
Ah, okay. What do you teach?
their subjects, particular subjects.
Okay.
I'm basically doing as a home tutor.
Okay. Fantastic. In which so for every subject, or which is your favorite subject you teach?
Uh, every subject,
Ah,
not
okay.
any particular subject.
Okay. Good.
Talented.
Yeah, very talented. Okay. And what do you do? What do you do when you want to enjoy yourself?
Nothing. I
Hmm.
spend my time with my family. That's what I do.
Excellent. Excellent. And tell me about your family.
I have uh, my mom. my father. I have two little brother and sister. I have two cats also.
Ah, excellent.
So
Excellent. And do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a flat.
Excellent. Is it on a high floor or on a low floor? Is it in a building that has many floors or doesn't have many floors? Oh, I think it's frozen. Oh, hello. Okay. And which floor do you live on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Hi. Hello.
Can you Aisha?
Yes, I am here.
Okay.
Oh, so which floor do you live on?
I live in 7th floor.
Oh wow! I bet the view is good.
great.
Do you have a good view?
Yeah, I can see many beach. How to say?
Many beaches, or you can see the beach.
I can see the beach.
Okay. Okay. What else can you see?
Nothing.
Oh wow! So you're right on the beach.
It's quite
Closer to beach, I guess.
Yeah.
it's closer to beach.
Is it?
Oh.
Is it very green round where you live, or is there lots of buildings?
No, not that.
No. No buildings. More green. Lots of trees.
Yes.
Excellent. Good. And what's your hometown like? Tell me about your hometown.
My hometown. I am basically from Chittagong. My
Okay.
Okay.
hometown is in Bhatiari, which is situated in Chittagong also. So
Okay.
my hometown, I can say Chittagong.
Okay. And tell me something about your hometown.
I can,
Why is it? Is it in the north of the country, the south of the country, the west, the east? Is it big, small? Does it have?
it's a big city. It's a big. I'm living in city, so it's a big city. Chittagong is an big city.
Okay. Is there lots of shopping there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like to shop?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like to shop? What do you like to go shopping for?
I like to shop. Girls like to shopping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I
to
th-
shop
for
everything, I guess.
everything. Okay.
Anything.
Brilliant. What's your favorite thing you like to shop for?
My favorite thing is to buy um, makeup products or rings.
Rings.
Yes, rings, I guess.
Okay, cool. And okay, wow, that's amazing. And who's your favorite makeup buy, or doesn't it matter, or is it just if it looks nice?
No, it's no no specific brands.
Okay,
I can go with the flow, I guess.
okay, good. Okay, and have you bought any rings recently?
Yes.
Okay, and have you wearing it?
No, I'm not wearing it now, but
Okay, wow, nice. So do you cook?
yes, I can cook.
Okay, what's your favorite dish to cook?
My favorite dish is I like to cook vegetables,
Okay,
which my father likes it so much when I cook vegetables.
okay. And how do you make them? How do you make them?
I make them little spicy because my father likes it little spicy. He likes he likes so spicy foods.
Ah, okay. Wow, amazing. Very hot. And
Yeah,
do you have the vegetables with anything else like rice or
Yes,
anything else? Ah, good. Okay. Do you cook meat at all or not?
I can cook everything. I can cook.
Okay.
that's great.
That's amazing. Um,
So talented.
a very talented person. And do you read anything? Do you read any books?
Not really.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. Why do you not read?
Uh, when I was in my completing my A levels, I was a book reader, but now not that much.
Okay. Uh, do you like to read articles or read stuff on the internet?
Uh, I read articles. I read many contents, write contents. I researched on many articles, then write many types of contents based on that article.
Okay. And are these in English or in Bangla?
Bangla, mostly in Bengali.
Okay. So the thing to do is try and read some articles in English.
Yes,
Yeah. The more you read in English, the better your English will improve.
Yeah.
Definitely. It helped me when I was trying to learn English. My English teacher said to me, "Do you read?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Why?" And I said, "I don't like it. There's too many words. Don't like it." And he said, "It's not the fact that there's too many words, it's the fact that you haven't found something you enjoy." And I said, "Oh, okay." So it got me thinking, and I went and I found certain things that I was interested in, and I got really into them, and I started to read. Started off with articles, small paragraphs, little things, and then it moved on to books. Started with children's books, to be fair, because they were really good and easy to read. And then I moved on to adult books and then on to other things. And I kept reading every day, but only maybe a paragraph, two paragraphs, maybe a page. And that was it. But the more you do, a little bit each day goes a long way to enabling you. Oh, beep. To enable you to have to understand spelling, sentence structure, and the way we speak. Yeah, in English makes it flow better. So, will you do that as a thing to actually try and read one paragraph a day?
I can hear you. Sorry.
Will you try and read one paragraph a day of an article or a book just to help you improve?
Definitely, definitely, I'll
Ex-
try.
Excellent, good, because that will help you with your English.
Thank you so much, Richard.
You are very, very welcome. It was lovely to speak to you. I,
It's
Okay.
I,
lovely to talk
I
to
hope
you.
you enjoyed our little conversation.
I really enjoyed this session. I would like to join this session once more again.
Okay,
You're always welcome here.
Thank you
absolutely.
so much.
You can always
Okay.
come
See
and
you
speak.
soon again. Have a
Okay.
nice day.
Okay,
Have a nice day.
bye.
Okay. So, where were we?
Were we talking about? I was talking about reading.
No, your hometown.
Oh, my hometown. Yes. So
We
my
can like
home.
continue the live for like more 10 minutes and then
Okay, sure, no worries. My hometown, where I am now, is Manchester, which is the other side of the Pennines in the north. So, your Leeds, where I grew up, is in Yorkshire, is the county of Yorkshire, and
which
Manchester.
city is more beautiful according to you?
Oh wow, that's difficult. Yorkshire. Oh, which city, Leeds or Manchester? So, I prefer Manchester, the city, but I
Okay.
prefer Leeds's county, Yorkshire, to Manchester's county, Lancashire,
Okay.
because I mean they're both very, very beautiful and both have some amazing places of beauty and of interest. But I grew up in Leeds, so I have my heart is where Leeds is, where is Yorkshire, and there's a saying in the north: Yorkshire is God's country. So that's how beautiful it is. He created it for himself. You know, it's beautiful. But not taking away from Lancashire. Lancashire has some beautiful places. And Manchester is a massive city. It's not just the city centre. There's Greater Manchester, which covers a wide variety of smaller towns and villages that have lots of historical interest, lots of good walking, you know, so you can take your dog, your family for great walks, and also lots of places to go and eat and to visit.
Interesting.
Yeah, museums. There's some great things that happen. You know, there's 2 football teams in Manchester.
Okay.
Well, there's
So
quite a
if
lot, but there's
I
2
am
major Premiership teams.
okay. So
Go
if
on.
I am about to visit like any of them, which one would you prefer that I should must visit? Leeds or Manchester?
Oh dear, that's tough. I would say Leeds.
Okay.
Leeds. The city centre has just been redeveloped. It has a brand new shopping. Well, it has a shopping centre that's been open for the last 7 or 8 years, but it's brand new. In the centre, the development of Leeds itself has grown exponentially. It's growing really quickly, and it's created a lot more interesting jobs, opportunities for small businesses, food wise, other things. Social media has gone massive. Major TV shows are being filmed from Leeds now. So it's a very, and there's lots of interesting things. You know, it's got a famous football team, it's got famous ground, it's got the medical museum, the oldest one in the country. It's unbelievable. There's just on the outskirts they have Harewood House, which is a beautiful home, and you can walk around the grounds, you can walk around the home. It's amazing. And not far from Leeds is another amazing spa town called Harrogate, where there's Harrogate baths, you know, a proper Turkish bath you can have. It's full of history and full of beauty. The whole place is like, it's green, it's not built up. All these local these villages and towns on the outskirts. The centre obviously is high-rise buildings, cars, fast lanes, fast food,
Okay.
everything. It's so Leeds is definitely worth visiting for a number of reasons, but Manchester's also worth visiting. They have lots of interesting things to see. You know, 2 Premiership football teams. Both grounds are amazing. The Manchester City ground used to be the Commonwealth. It hosted the Commonwealth Games. It was, you know, it's lots and lots of fun and interesting things to find. Um, you know, libraries, museums. Um, the food's amazing. I
That's
can't.
great.
I like both of them. You know, it's really difficult. But Leeds has my heart because I grew up there mostly.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. So I guess that's it for today. We can like talk the talk about the next topics on our
Okay,
next
sure.
slide. Okay.
Absolutely. And it'd be good if more people joined. It's great to talk to people that are
Yeah,
wanting to listen.
I hope
Really good.
like people will join. Like we just started this session. The more we will do the lives, people will get to know more about our lives and they can join. Like they
Absolutely.
will
Yeah.
be interested.
Yeah, they
Okay.
will.
So আজকের জন্য এতটুকুই। আশা করি আপনাদের ভালো লেগেছে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারের কথাগুলো শুনে এবং আমাদের সাথে আপনারা দেখতে পেরেছেন একজন গেস্ট জয়েন করেছিলেন। এইভাবে আপনারাও জয়েন করতে পারেন এবং আমাদের সাথে ব্রিটিশ টিচারের সঙ্গে প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারেন আপনার ইংরেজি স্পিকিং স্কিল। সো এতে করে আপনার স্পিকিং স্কিল অনেকটা ডেভেলপ হবে এবং আপনি ব্রিটিশ উচ্চারণ শিখতে পারবেন। সো আশা করি পরের লাইভে আপনাদের সাথে আবার দেখা হবে। আপনারা সুস্থ থাকবেন, ভালো থাকবেন সবাই। আমাদের নেক্সট লাইভে অবশ্যই নিয়ম মাফিক জয়েন করে ফেলবেন। ওকে, সো Mr. Richard, I hope you have a nice day. Okay, so
And you too. And see you again soon here online.
okay, okay.
Bye.